Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to not episode number 54 of the I'd Hit That podcast. As you can see, I'm solo. Um, Mikey had some family stuff that he had to take care of. But in a little while, I will be joined by our boy Hector from Hector's Blunt Thoughts. He was just getting home and doing his stuff, and he's gonna come on with us. We'll discuss Met and Yankee season previews, which I'm sure every stupid podcast is doing the same shit. But this is what you get. This is the professionalism you get. All right. So I don't have Mikey to bounce shit off of, so I'll just wing it. So the season starts Thursday. I will say that this off season, for some reason, seemed quicker than other off seasons. Like I just feel like the Blue Jays and Dodgers were just playing like last week, but I thought it got here quick. But excited for it. Excited for it. I mean, we will absolutely bounce stuff off Hector. Some shit me and Hector agree on, some shit we don't. But when he gets here, we'll talk all that shit. Oh, look, a couple of people actually showed up for me. All right, there he is. Autobot Al. Did Mikey finally get to take Claire home? Get at it, Mikey. Wow. Uh, that's not nice, man. Mikey's a happily married man. Why would you? Why would you like start some fucking scandal and shit? Fuck is wrong with you, Al? Damn, man. No. No. Yeah, do some shit, man. Life happens. Of course, here's another one. Claire taking shrapnel early. Um, One of these days we're gonna merch the shit out of Claire because we could just get a little money off of that. We can use AI. Everybody else does. So, uh, what's Al saying? Man, don't worry about it, man. It's fine. It's a joke. It was a joke. Wasn't in bad taste, man. It's all right. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Not, but yeah, we're just waiting on Hector to come here. Trying to stall and shit, but yeah. So the season starts Thursday. I have I wouldn't say high hopes, but I I think the Mets should do well. I think they should be a over 90 win team, and I think the other teams in the division, especially the Braves, man, have been taking shots already. Um, the Phillies, I think this is their last stand. Like, this is it. And I'll say this right now. I'm sure I've said it for a couple of episodes in a row, but I'll say it again. I believe Bryce Harper's going to be a Yankee next year. There's going to be a lot of shit that goes on before all this salary cap shit. So I think Bryce Harper will be a Yankee next year. I think somehow they'll get. I don't even know how many years. Stanton seems like Stanton's been there since, like he replaced Lou Gehrig in the lineup and shit like that. That's how long that motherfucker seems to have been there. But oh look, I did not know that. My boy T hanging in there. Yanks start tomorrow. All right. All right. I will watch then. I will watch. I was only worried about Thursday, but now you just gave me another day I got to worry about. I do a sports show. I guess I should know when the Yankees play. Dumb bastard. Oh, man. Is Al's out in Seattle. You could probably find him if you listen closely in a basement and there's teenage girls knocking on there going, "Let me out, help!" That's probably Al's house and shit. Do I think the Mariners are gonna make another run? I think the Mariners are gonna be good. I'm surprised they didn't trade one of their starters. They have a nice rotation, and I thought they'd get rid of one of them. I like to see Brian Wu on the Mets, but I mean, I guess he's of the Asian persuasion, so that means they probably have to have an 8-man rotation if they got him. But I sure as hell don't want Kirby, and I'd take Logan Gilbert. So any of those guys, if the Mariners want to break up that rotation, send any of those guys except Kirby my way. All right, so opening day is tomorrow. Oh, okay. I feel like a dum dum. Wow. Yeah, I guess I'll watch. We'll absolutely watch some of the Yankees. Yeah, no doubt. Um, what is this? I'll say, keep that on the DL. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I also had a banner, but it doesn't want to scroll for some reason, so I'll show you guys real quick. There we go. See, I didn't forget about you guys. Welcome, chat. And it's not scrolling, so sorry. But yeah, I have 90 win hopes for the Mets. I think the Yankees are gonna be very good. Their pitching's really good. Well, not right now, but it will be. But I think their offense ain't shit. I think they'll lose a lot of 3-1, 3-2 games, 2-1 games. But I think they're gonna be pretty good. They're gonna be pretty good. They always are anyway. They always are. Even in a tough division, they're always right there. That's a consistency you could only hope for the Mets, right? But let's see, man. Let's see, because they got a lot. They got a lot of well, Cole's coming back. Roll down. They got injuries now, but they're coming back soon. The Yankees are gonna be formidable, man. They're gonna be formidable. The Mets, the old chemistry thing, all new pieces. Will they fit together? We'll see, man. We'll see. I am absolutely intrigued by this Mets team. It's totally new. Like, they just ripped the, I don't want to say heart and soul of the team, but they ripped some of the core of that team right out. I know Pete left. Brandon Nimmo had to go. His contract had to go. McNeil, it's time had come already, man. Him and Lindor are probably gonna fucking fight again at some point. I don't know how much of that shit is true, but they had to do it. And the Bichette thing, I wish it would be for 3 years and no opt out, because he's only gonna be here for 1 year. He's only gonna be here for 1 year unless he absolutely sucks. And I think the Mets want it that way. I think they're okay with him just being here for a year. But, salary, they don't know what the salary cap shit is going to be, because it's coming. The salary cap is coming. There's no doubt about it. Not in my mind. I know they can balk at it all they want, the players, but every other league has it. And it works. If everybody's playing by the same rules, I have no problem. Well, I don't really have a problem with the Dodgers spending the money either, but it will create parity, and everybody seems to like it in football. So what's wrong? What's wrong with parity in baseball? Just want the Mets to be better than everybody else every year. But yeah, this is gonna be a little different season for the Mets. I mean, no Pete, man. I don't even know if I could get used to that shit. No Pete, But I'm gonna have to. Jorge Polanco, nice throw he made the other day. He made some shitty throw. He looked like Pete. He fucking looked like Pete, man. Carlos Ortiz here. Cool. What's up, Carlos? Yep. Yeah, Speedy's right about this. They only knew because it was a Yankee game. He's a Yankee fan. So I guess that's the reason I didn't know, because I'm not a Yankee fan. Oh, man. People at look at this, man. Is this right? Come on, man. We're friends, man. We're age appropriate friends, man. You're older than me, motherfucker. Did you get your walk in today? Yeah. So I wanted to save some of my sort of predictions for when Heck gets here, but I think McLean is gonna be good, but maybe not as good as we want him to be. But I think he's gonna be good. I think Peralta's gonna be good, similar to last year. I think Clay Holmes will be, I don't know, man. I just see him taking a step back, but he could also take a step forward. So don't listen to my shit. Somebody's going to suck in that rotation. Not everybody's going to have a good year, right? So somebody's going to suck. I already see Mania sucks. They banished him to the bullpen already. He couldn't even make a 6-man rotation. How bad is that? Oh, shit. And he was my wild card. Like, I was like, nah, man, he's going to come back. He's going to win like 12 or 13 games. He ain't winning shit, man. They're regretting that money, man. They are regretting that money big time, man. So, but Senga, I guess Senga ends up being the wild card, right? I can't stand the dude. I hate that he dictates what they do with their rotation. He's not even that good. He's not even that good, man. I mean, and yet he's still dictating. He's a 5-starter. He's dictating the 6-man rotation, not his other shit. In the end, they wanna limit McLean's innings. They want to limit Clay Holmes. He can only take a certain jump every year. Grown ass man. And who else they got in there? Peralta. They probably want to limit Peralta too. That to some point, But let me stop bullshitting because my partner for the night, Hector's here. So give a warm welcome to my boy. Pinch hitting.
Yo.
Hector. Yo, why am I echoing?
It's my bad.
Oh, all right.
I think we'll figure it out in a second. I didn't think he was going to bring me right up. I'm still trying to get settled in. And I hear you say, as we bring Hector, I'm like, I'm walking around and shit. I'm like, okay, I guess we're ready to go.
These people killing me in the comments, man.
Why? Because you
so
downgraded?
Saying I'm old. Did I get my walk in?
You downgraded this week with me?
Nah, they're just shitting on me because they like doing it, man. That's fine, man. I welcome all comers, man. I don't care, man.
But what's going on, bro? Here we go. Let's do this.
Oh, now you sound good, man. Now you sound good. Yeah, man. I was welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
And thank you for stepping in on such short notice for Mikey.
No problem. Again, I apologize you had to downgrade, but we're here.
Nah, man. Hell no. Come on, man. You're part of the crew, man. Part of the crew. A lot of these people in these chats, they don't know. And I'm not saying I don't mean like we're both these professional podcasters. This is not what I mean.
I sure ain't. So maybe you are.
What I mean is a lot of dog eat dog shit in the podcast world. Like, you know it, Hector. People be backstabbing and shit.
Oh, for sure, bro. For sure. It's a funny world.
I'm not really involved with that shit, but the one dude that I know I could count
Keep
on.
it that way. Let me tell you, keep it that way. Sometimes I'm involved just by default, I guess, and I
periphery
really
shit.
don't enjoy it. Like whatever, it's whatever to me.
Yep.
But who cares?
This is look, my wife outing me again from last night. Yeah, all right. We hung out in San Juan, man. We had a good time. Oh man. But yeah, you're the one dude that I can count on no matter what, man. Like, and I appreciate it. I know Mikey does too. So,
no doubt.
Thank you, man. Thank you for stepping in.
No doubt, no doubt. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, man.
Anytime.
Always.
Anytime.
Not a problem, man. Shit. Look forward to it all the time.
What do we got?
No, so I was just talking about how, I was talking about the Met rotation and how at some point, first of all, I was saying how Senga, even though he's a 5-star, is still dictating what goes on in this rotation, man. What's up,
man? I don't see that, but I guess how you figure how you say that?
6-man rotation, man.
There's no 6-man rotation though.
For now, he's gonna do it.
Well, yeah, okay, but listen, I mean, I get it. That's your beef. A lot of people's beef. At the end of the day, I don't care, man. I just want to win. Yeah, 6-man, 7-man, 3-man rotation. I don't give a damn. Just win ball games. Figure out a way to give me a damn World Series. If it's a 6-man rotation, then so be it. But I don't think they necessarily is because of Kodai Senga. I mean, listen, I know we don't like to believe what they say or anything like that, but they said a couple of times that he's never asked for, an extra day of rest or anything. So I'm going to take them for their word. They want to do it because that's just baseball nowadays, right? I heard you saying right as I came in
right,
that,
man.
They're going to want to limit all of these guys' innings. And for me, I get it. Listen, may not be as old school as you, but I'm old school too. I come from the time where guys go 8-9 innings, you know what I'm saying? And it's right to the closer or whatever. But I understand the game is evolved, and if it keeps guys healthy and fresh and as fresh as possible in October and November, that's really what matters. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want to get to. And again, I know other guys used to get there the other way before, and we'll see how it plays out. But I don't get too caught up on it, man. I really don't. But I understand. I totally understand.
It irks me that my best pitchers are not getting as many starts as possible. That's just what bothers me. That's right, the bottom line with me. I want my best pitchers pitching more than anybody else.
I get that, and it looks like from what I see that they're going to try to work it so that Peralta's going on the 5th day more often than not. I know we think Nolan McLean is Cy Young.
I'm good with that.
That's what I'm saying. So you're going to get that. I know we think that Nolan McLean is Cy Young already, but we got to see it. And he is a rookie. He is a rookie. And the reality is that there's a buildup that comes with that. You can't expect him to jump to 250 innings, which nobody does. I get it. I'm exaggerating. Right away, his first year in the majors. So I could understand them trying to be a little smart with him. But sometimes, I'm with you. Let's be a little aggressive as well. So I get it. Trust me, I get it.
I just finished saying that I thought McLean was going to be good this year, but maybe not as good as we hope him to be. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to temper my expectations, but I know he's still going to be really good. He's going to be good. He's not going to be 20-3 or he's not going to be Doc good. But he's gonna be good. I could see 14-9 or something like that. Would you take that with a 3.23 ERA?
Yeah, sure.
Right?
Sounds good.
Right.
Sounds good. But what I say about numbers always is how did we get there? But those numbers on paper, that sounds great. Why not? 14-9, shit. Give me 16-9. But
how about we settle on 15?
Right. Yeah, let's do that. Let's cut it in half. But to me, is more about how we get to those numbers. How we get to the whatever X amount of wins we end up with. You know, sometimes you end up at 90 wins and that's what it takes. Sometimes you need a little bit more. But how do we get there? And where does it leave us at the end of the season? At 14-9 and a 3-year RA gets us in the playoffs in a long run and hopefully kill this 40-year drought.
Yep.
Give me 14-9.
Yep.
But that sounds real good, yeah. I mean, listen, I was telling somebody the other day, can he go crazy and give us an 18-win year? But, you know, that's me being nuts and being a little, you know,
higher expectations.
Overexcited during having high expectations and spring training. That's what that's for, right? That's what that's for. And hello to everybody saying hi, man. Again, I apologize for the downgrade from Mikey. This show may not be as humorous as you guys are used to.
Come on. Man.
But we're here, baby. We're here to have some fun.
Yeah. We always have fun. So, so that's what I was talking to the chat about when you came on. Was that what's that gonna look like? You know, what's that rotation gonna look like? Well, what can they deliver? Right? I'm glad Peterson's here. I'm surprised Manaea is just.
T says McClain is going undefeated.
Yep.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yep. Yeah, man, Manaea took a shit, huh?
Yeah, man. To me, coming in the whole, and I think to a lot of people, right? There were a couple of wild cards with this team, and they could turn into X factors. We could talk about wild cards and X factors with this team. But all offseason, the wild cards, in my view, a couple of wild cards were Sean Manaea and Kodai Senga, right? And what we're going to get from these guys, and need at least one of them to bounce back. And I think for the most part, we expected that Kodai Senga may not be a Met, and that Sean Manaea would be the guy to bounce back, right? The velocity was still a little bit there last season, even though it was down from 24. He was effective in short spurts, right? 3-4 innings, and then he seemed so it was like, okay, maybe with an off season now, still question marks about whether he should have had the surgery. But the point is, those were two wild cards, and look at the way it's turned out. Kodai Senga is in the rotation, your favorite pitcher, and Sean Manaea is on the outside looking in, and in his last tune-up before they came up north yesterday, did not look particularly great, I would say. I mean, I don't know. We saw the Alvarez hit a bomb off of him. I think the miles per hour were up a little bit, but what did that do him yesterday, you know? Mm. So, yeah, man, he's definitely, I don't know. What did you say he did? He went on his pants? Whatever the hell you said.
Well, I don't remember what we talked about.
Manaea.
Oh, no, I'm saying, what did I say?
You said when you brought him up, you said Manaea something, and I was just going to echo that as I finished my thought, but I forgot what it exactly was. But yeah, man, a little disappointed, man. Listen, sitting right here. Where is it?
There you go.
Thanks for playing catch in Central Park. Much love. Sean Manaea.
Yeah.
Right?
Look at that. What a nice guy. Played catch with Hector, and then Hector fucked him up, threw him all out of whack.
Well, actually, after he played catch with me was when he turned it around. He wants to say it was the arm slot. It was the arm slot, but it was really playing catch with me. And then that wore off, right? And here we are. But the point is, listen, I mean, I root for the guy. I got his signature over here because when I went to Amazing Day, he was the one that happened to be when I walked in. I got his autograph again, right? I root for the guy.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him, man.
Listen, we need production, and you're not getting it done. You could tell us that you feel like you should be in the rotation, and he keeps talking about the adrenaline, and when he gets back to Citi Field, I'm like, okay, did you leave a couple of miles per hour in the Citi Field locker inside the clubhouse? Like, how does that work? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so, listen, hopefully, we can't say warm weather because it's warmer over there than it's going to be for the first month or so here down in Florida, right? But I don't know. Is it really the surgery? Is it him not letting loose still, or not even realizing that he's restricted because he feels good, but it's not?
He's not really
letting loose, right? Is he not being honest?
Right.
With the trainers and stuff, I don't know what it is, but hopefully he figures it out. And listen, at the same time, if he if he becomes a viable bullpen arm, he may not like it, but if you're getting the job done,
we might like
if you're getting the job done, you may have to stay there. So
forget about being a starter, buddy. We love you as a reliever. $25 million in all.
Right. But we'll see.
Oh man, yeah. I if you remember when I was on your roundtable, Anaya was my wild card as a pitcher. We picked a pitcher and a an everyday.
Shout out to Aaron. So with the shit. Look, what's up, kid?
Oh, my man. Hey, Ant. Thanks for joining.
Yes, sir. Mets baseball definitely back.
That's right.
I'm an idiot. I should have streamed this.
You should have. Can you still?
Since I came in like.
Can you still do it?
I might, but sometimes I don't even know, bro. You know what? I don't want to screw up.
Well, so you probably wouldn't screw up anything on my end. You know?
Let's just leave it as it is for now. But yeah, next time I definitely got to do that.
Yeah.
Junior, what up? Anyways, yeah, go ahead, bro.
No. So you'll take 14-9. I'll take 14-9.
And listen, to your point, I'm sorry.
No,
Shamanai could still be an X factor. Again, he could be an X factor maybe in the bullpen. Or it's a long season. Yeah. We don't want to see any injuries. Shout out to Anthony McCarron, who joined me Sunday night on my season preview, which I'm probably going to end up doing another one tomorrow night by myself or sometime. I don't know. Because there's still things that I didn't get to, but I had him for a short time. He said 30, 40 minutes. I still kept him for an hour. But
good job. Good job.
And now I lose my train of thought. Oh, well, I said the other day, someone asked about Ronnie Mauricio. Will Ronnie Mauricio have an impact in the 26 Mets? And I'm like, listen, I'm going to answer it like this. If Ronnie Mauricio has a big impact in the 26 Mets, if Christian Scott, Jonathan, and whoever the hell else you want to talk about has to come in the rotation and make a big impact on this team, then there's a good chance that somebody got hurt. Somebody's underperforming. You know, and at the end of the day, we don't really want to see that.
Right. One of those two things is going to happen, though.
But we know that's going to happen. Right. So I said it to say, as much as we don't want to see that, it's a long season, and we'll see what happens with Sean Manaea. We'll see what happens. Maybe he turns out to be that X factor. Maybe he's an X factor, but in a negative way. Who the hell knows?
I hope it's as a reliever in a good way and not as a starter in a bad way.
Yeah, definitely. Take that.
What was I gonna say? Shit. Yeah, I'm concerned with the fucking the velocity and all that shit. I just still think that in a limited role for now, he could definitely get lefty dudes out. But I hope they don't do that. That's what I was gonna say. I hope they just don't create some piggyback shit. Now, 6-man rotation, piggyback starter, like they like reinventing the wheel, these people, these analytic shit. And
I know Mendy said that and it right away it pissed some people off, the whole piggyback thing. And I don't know who they would piggyback with.
That's the other question, right?
Maybe it's Senga, right? But like I just don't get it. If you get 5 innings out of Senga, leaves ahead in the game, whatever, or 2 runs or less, 3, you want to give me 5 innings, I need 2 runs or less. Or dare I say even 6 innings. And Manaea comes in and finishes the game, who the hell's complaining about that?
Right?
You didn't use your bullpen for a day.
Yeah, right. Right.
So I understand the whole people. Oh, well, your arm's short in the bullpen. Okay, let's be honest here. Are you using every single arm in the bullpen every night? No. Ideally, you don't want to do that.
Correct.
And In our time, there was a guy that wouldn't pitch unless there was a blowout either way because he was a long man.
Mm-hmm. He was the innings eater.
So I think sometimes we go crazy. Yeah, the innings eater. Sometimes we go crazy when they throw these terms out or these ideas out, and I'm not sure we really process of how it could work out. Now, I'm not saying it's perfect, and I'm not saying that it can't backfire and maybe hurt the bullpen in the long run. It could work either way. At this time, before things happen, and
Right.
for the most part, I try to find the positive in it and how it may work out. Now, when it doesn't work out, that's when I look like a lunatic, right? Because I'm over here talking about how, hey, let's be open-minded, and then it doesn't work out. And I'm like, what the hell are we doing? And then people say, oh, you hypocrite, but you were saying before. No, I'm just saying it's March 24th. We haven't played a game yet. I don't want to lose my mind yet because for 6 months, I'm going to be losing my mind.
I am the same way. This is I've said this to you before. The Mets are the best telenovela on fucking TV, man. They are. It's a different show every night, you know? It's like a soap opera, at least for us as Met fans. And that shit starts Thursday, man.
It's not always an enjoyable one, but
no,
when
it's
it is,
not. It's not.
What it is, it can be really fun.
But how about the Carson Bench shit, man?
Awesome, man. Awesome. They got the little video done. It actually, hey Sue, thank you. It actually was pretty good. I thought I listen, you know me, sometimes we like to have fun, right? So I'm like, yo, cut the bullshit. When Mendoza, his last press conference is like, yeah, we're still trying to figure it out, not yet. Cut the BS, bro.
Just name it.
Cut the BS. Stop trying to create this video that you guys want to put out on social media and just give us the truth. But I gotta be honest. It was pretty nice. I thought it was gonna be corny, but it was pretty nice the way they told him his reaction. It still seemed a little organic, although it was definitely, you know, orchestrated or whatever.
It was scripted.
Yes, scripted. Scripted is the word for them to be able to put out the video. But hey, listen, man. But no, and you were being very pessimistic about it. You were very doubtful. You kept saying it's not gonna happen. They're gonna tell us he needs more seasoning. And I'm like, yo, Ant, but you're ignoring the fact that they brought it up. It wasn't us fans that got excited about Carson Bench. It wasn't the media who said, hey, the Mets have somebody who may be ready down there. Right? It was David Stearns on his own. He wasn't even asked about, hey, Carson Bench? No. He said, yo, Carson Bench is going to come into spring training with a chance to make this team. And then the kid goes out there and performs the way he did. There was no way you couldn't put him on the team. Well, you look like a damn fool. Not you, Ant, but David Stearns. You had to do it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I like what I see from the kid. I don't give a damn that he doesn't have power right now. That could come later. You know what I'm saying? And in this lineup,
even thinking of that, you know?
Yeah, this lineup, I don't, but some people are, trust me. In this lineup, do we really need him providing power? Let the other guys do that. Just keep getting on base. Play that defense.
Right.
And give us that youthful exuberance that this team needs. And you know, we have a little bit with some of the other guys, but we need a little bit more now. And hopefully, you know, he can, listen, he's not going to come up here and hit 300 all year. And maybe he is. We know it's not a straight linear path to stardom. It takes a little bumps and, you know, along the way. But I feel good about the kid. I feel good about AJ Ewing, too, when we talk about these young guys. But I'm happy that he made the team.
Him a little bit, yeah.
Listen, we saw some homegrown guys that we have, you know, fallen in love with, walk out the door. And now we have one coming up and start his career maybe here and give us something to latch on to. And help us forget about those guys that, you know, hopefully we don't miss too much.
How cool would it have been, though, the aging Pete Alonso and what's this kid? Carson Bench in his prime, you know, like combining to drag the Mets to the finish line as they
and I agree with Ant, man. I agree with Ant. I don't think we ever not by well, Actually, and we've never had a Pro Bowl, but I get I get what you mean. I don't know if it's ever been like this. I don't know if it's ever been like this. Like I said, it's been media hype, it's been fan hype. But shout out to Carson Bench, man.
Yeah.
He earned it. The challenge was put to him, and he stepped up, and he took the job.
First racist comment of the night.
Oh,
and
man.
No surprise. No surprise. It's from Autobot Al. What a surprise. Yeah.
All
man.
good, man. All good.
Yo, Heck, don't let him fool you. He's Mexican. Okay.
I'm sure he is.
He is. He's just hiding from ICE. Yep.
Oh my God. I'll leave that stuff to you. Jesus. I forgot what kind of show I joined.
Oh, come on, man. How could you forget that? You're on here once, you never forget that shit. You want to.
No. But yeah, man, shout out to Carson Bench. And listen, it's exciting, right, to have this young guy come up. At the same time, we have a few young guys that we've seen come up. I don't want to say we've been more excited or as excited. Francisco Alvarez was a number one prospect. We're still waiting for that to play out. We're still waiting to see if we can see that, right? We're hoping that this is the year if he can stay healthy, right? Listen, I was going to say this for tomorrow for my own stuff, but, you're my guy. The biggest X factor, and I don't think I'm breaking any news here. You know who the biggest X factor is on this team?
Who?
Or what? It's health.
Health. Of course.
That's the X factor.
Yeah.
Because we could talk about all of these players one by one. If Luis Robert stays healthy, if as Anthony said, Kodai Senga was his guy, right? If he stays healthy, if Francisco Alvarez stays healthy, can he finally be that number one guy? Marcus Semien is up there in age. What the hell is wrong with Sean Manaea's elbow, or is there anything wrong with Sean? So health is number one X factor for the New York Mets. Because if we have health, I think for the most part, we're going to get the production that we expect. Some guys just can't be worse than they were last year, Kodai Senga. You just can't. And if you are, get the hell out of here. Right?
Made out of paper mache and shit. Yeah.
Exactly. So.
Fucking dude.
That's the biggest X factor amongst many X factors. But there's a lot of excitement, man. I just said Luis Robert, man. The clips that we seen of him all spring in the backfields, and then when he finally started playing, we saw him look pretty damn good. Yep. And listen, I don't get excited about some of the catches that are routine and people make a big deal. Like the other day, he ran in on a routine fly ball and slides feet first, and
that was Sunday.
And it's like, gosh, man, my boy Ant could still make that play at 69.
Absolutely.
Give me a break.
Yo, I would have caught it from second base over my back.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I would have done. Shit. Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, that was nice.
I understand that T43 music.
Play.
I understand that health is every team's X factor. Yeah. But when you're the New York Mets, and I mean, I guess any team could say that, but health has derailed our season a lot in our history, and especially in our recent history. Whether you want to go to Edwin Diaz getting hurt in the WBC, Jacob deGrom, right? Cespedes, those couple of years that couldn't stay healthy. If we want to even go back, So I get it, but for the Mets, and then coming off of last season, I think more than most teams, health is an X factor. But yeah, of
Bob's
course,
right. Bob's right with the chemistry thing, man. That they gotta hope that because apparently they didn't have it. We all thought they had chemistry, but apparently they didn't have it. Shit was going on behind the scenes, right? So that's the other thing. Yeah, man.
I think they have better guys now and that can bring everyone together. I think that's what was missing last year, right? We saw that with Iglesias in 24, and I don't want to get too much into that, and I kept saying over and over, leadership comes in different shapes and sizes. And people always think that the best player is the leader, but often the best players lead by example and just the respect that they garner just because of who they are, right? and people just respect them. And if they speak, yeah, people listen. But a guy like Iglesias, who maybe last season, instead of us hearing about how Soto and Lindor rarely, you know what I'm saying, were seen together in the clubhouse, and again, who cares? But all of that nonsense, well, somebody like Iglesias, that's what he does. He naturally brings everybody together. And I know we could talk about Starling Marte tried to do it last year, but he tried to do something that he really isn't.
Yeah, he can't speak English. He can't. How the fuck is he gonna bring the team together?
That makes it a little hard. That definitely makes it a little hard.
Oye, mira, ¿cómo se llama este tipo? Coño, a mí se me olvida. Brandon, yeah. Come here.
But I think
what the fuck?
this year we have, like, with a guy like Peralta, I think he's more of that natural guy that'll be able to just blend the clicks every now and then, bring the clicks together. You know what I'm saying? Make guys laugh when they probably shouldn't laugh, but they need a laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like you're probably like, there's nothing to freaking laugh about right now, but we needed that laugh. Or whatever it is, but just to
crack shit, man. Crack the ice, man.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I from what I've read, Peralta seems to be that kind of dude. And if he is, and with that fairly low salary, that would be huge. You know, it's different if he's making, and he might next year make $30 million a year, and you know, that could be resentful. But at $8 million a year, you know, it's sincere. You know, all that shit is sincere, man.
Yeah, no, and you know, you read about it and you also see it. You see it in the small clips that we've seen. Yeah. You see it in, I don't know if you watched that Inside the Diamond show or whatever the heck it's called.
No,
you
I
see
have not.
Watch that. You see his personality show out there. T43 Music, appreciate the pushback and the feedback or whatever, the engagement.
That's my boy. Again, that's my boy Terry, man. One of the best third basemen I ever played with.
Nice. Yeah. Veteran leadership, I get it. Yeah. But you can say we had that last year. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes we think it has to come from the veterans. Leadership comes in all different shapes and sizes. And that veteran leadership is definitely also important. But I think more importantly, what we need is someone to blend the clicks. That's what we need. There was nobody to blend the clicks last year. And the clubhouse was too professional. That's not my word. Too corporate. Not my word. Carlos Mendoza's words. Right? And that's what happens when you have only veteran leadership, or only the type of leadership that, you know, takes it seriously. Maybe that's like heck. That's me. But sometimes in my teams, we needed somebody to balance my lunatic ass out because I was too serious. You know what I mean?
I mean, you know, you played softball for years and years, right?
Yes.
It's the major leagues is totally different. It's really not. When you play softball with a bunch of dudes, right? There's all of that shit. There's clicks.
Yeah, bro. And when you manage like I did,
right?
And you push and you push and you push, sometimes your boy that you trust got to tell you, yo, dude, you need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
We get it.
I tried not to be that way. When I managed, I tried to be more of like, I'm gonna tell you when you do something, I'm gonna.
Well, that's what it is.
I'm gonna fuck with you, like, but
sometimes you gotta let some things go. You know what I mean? And sometimes some guys you could tell in the moment, and sometimes you gotta wait. And you gotta learn that. You gotta learn that,
man.
You gotta learn that.
I had a dude. Like one of the last years that I managed, and he was played second base. He was really good. 1 year. The next year he was not really as good, right? And we were trying everything. We didn't want to move him from the leadoff spot. And then one day, I don't know, he swung at a shitty pitch and I was coaching third and I was like, yo, come on, man, you better than that. Like, that's not you. And he got pissed off and shot me one of those, why don't you get in here? And I was like,
Sure.
Yeah.
When it's my turn, I'll show you.
Like,
That's what I.
I might get
But
a
you
hit.
can't do that.
I don't know if you really want to, put that on me, but but I didn't know that he was going through shit with his mom.
Right.
And I was like he yelled at me, and then he came back to me. He's like, "Yo," he calls me coach. He's like, "Yo, coach, man, I'm sorry." Like, I said, no. If I'm gonna give it, I got to be able to take it too. And then he said, my mom, and I said, well, I didn't know that. Right. I didn't. So I was just fucking with you the same way I fuck with you and everybody else. And then he, gave me this big hug and shit. I got all warm in his arms and shit. It was like a really nice moment and shit. And I was like, all right, so now I know I got to treat this guy different. That's the whole point, is that now I got to treat him different than I treat everybody else.
Yep.
But yeah, man, it's the same shit in Major League Baseball.
It's managing people, it's different personalities. It's exactly what you said there. Sometimes somebody's dealing with something.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all of that, man. It's all of that.
Yeah, man. Imagine doing that shit for what? 9 months, really, right?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
About 7, 8. Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
Depending on how far you go, too.
Right. Yeah, man. It is tough, man. Look, I like Mendoza as a manager. We could touch on that shit too. I like Mendoza as a manager.
It's your show, brother.
Now,
I don't have much time, but it's your show.
I know. I'm missing my right arm tonight, man. Where's
I
Mikey
hear you.
at?
I hear you, man. I'm sorry.
No. It's not that. It's not that.
Yeah, like even some of your jokes that I can't follow through because I'm not funny.
See, you just said it. That's it. Mikey doubles down. He doubles down on my shit.
Exactly. Don't forget, bro. I may not be as funny as you guys, but this is blunt thoughts. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I get it. I know it's a different show with me here, bro. I can't. Maybe some things. I gotta loosen up.
But yeah, man, Mendoza. I still just think that a lot of his shit, a lot of those decisions come from upstairs, man. A lot of shit is predetermined by the analytics crew. I hope I'm wrong. I hope, I'd rather just live and die with the manager's decisions. Like his decisions, sometimes they're great, sometimes they suck. But if they're coming from upstairs and he doesn't have a chance to even give his input,
yeah, but I don't think that's the case, Ant. Now, we could say that maybe these guys nowadays tend to go the safe route and go with the analytics given to them so that they can say after the game, when he has to sit there with David Stern and say, well, this is what the metrics say, and this is why I did make
this is what you're going to do.
No. I'm just saying, like, after the game, again, I know sometimes we don't like to believe what they say. Early on, David Stearns told us, yo, I'm not. But the decisions are made by Mendoza. Now, afterwards, we'll discuss it. And as long as the decision making is sound, the result may not be there. But how did we get there?
Yep.
Did you understand what I'm saying?
For the right reason.
So it's a little bit easier, I see it, for Mendoza or any manager to go into this conversation and say, okay, why did you do this? Well, we did this because this is what the numbers say. Oh, okay. Can't really argue with that.
Right.
Now, you got to say, well, I did this because I had a gut feeling. Well, dude, your gut has been wrong for fucking 7 games. We got an 8-game losing streak. What the hell are we doing with your gut? Go by the metric. You understand what I'm saying?
Does the word hot seat mean anything to you?
Right. Hey, well, I'll let you lead the conversation, but you just said hot seat. I wonder what your idea is on that.
Yeah, my man's on the hot seat. Of course he is.
You think so?
I think he is. I don't want to think it, I mean, he had one good year and he had one bad year. So you're going to judge him on what happens.
He's on the last year of his contract, no extension.
Yeah. But if he has a so-so year, let's just say they don't make the playoffs, but they're, they win 88 or 89 games. I would think there'd be a wild card if they did that, but is that good enough?
Well, and they won 89 games last year and there was no damn wild card, so.
Damn, they won 89 last year? Shit.
Wasn't it 89 or 84? No, 89, right? No. Shit. Now I forgot.
89 seems
It-
high, man.
No. 89 was 24. That's how they got in the playoffs, right? 89 wins, I think. And last year was 84.
Right, because they had to win at the end.
Last year was 84. My bad.
Yeah,
Anyways.
no. I mean, that's a mediocre year. Are you gonna you're gonna slash them for 84 wins? I don't know.
The way I see it is, and I've said it a couple of times, I don't necessarily think that he's on a hot seat, right? Now, if they're just playing terrible baseball, I think it could, again, I'm a big proponent of how did we get there? The record may say something, but how did we get there? Is it you know what I'm saying? Like you could sometimes tell, like, okay, they're better than what the record is, and we're gonna see that. Or they could say, like, no, like this is it. This is what they are. They're never gonna figure this out. They're not gonna come out of this. The injuries are just too much, or whatever the hell it is. So I think it depends on how we get there. And obviously, if you come out and you're like fucking 5-25, then get everybody the hell out of here, including Stearns. But that's not gonna happen either. So I don't think they're gonna get off to that bad a start. And I think it's more important. We've seen this team get off to 11-1 and start 11-1 or whatever the hell it was.
Mickey Callaway.
Exactly, under Mickey Callaway. How did that go? Right? We see this team get off to good starts, and then we see this team get to June and fall apart. That's gonna be important. Hopefully this year that's not it. I also bring up this example quite often. In how many times did we as fans, did the media think, and it's a little bit different, but we're trying to get there. And even when they were struggling and we were calling for this manager's firing, that team was better than what we're doing, right? But how many times did fans and media call for Dave Roberts to get fired? And Dave Roberts never got fired. And the reason Dave Roberts didn't get fired is because him and the front office were in sync. And even though it was crazy chaotic on the outside, they had a plan and they were sticking to it. And I feel like there's a lot of that going on here. I feel like all of these guys are on the same page. I feel like front office and ownership is on the same page. I feel like front office and the coach, the manager, are on the same page. And I feel like all three together are on the same page. When you hear Steve Cohen talk about Carlos Mendoza, it's all high. It's all about how much they love him and want to keep going forward. And again, you could tell me, well, heck, what else are they going to say? I get it. I tend to believe. But I really think that all of these factions are in sync. So I don't think that the seat is as hot as some would like to think or would like to make it be. But that's my opinion. That's how I see the situation.
So you see this season has like some sort of serendipity, so to speak. Everything's falling right, everybody's following each other. I mean, that's what you're hoping for is what I'm saying, but
we'll see how the season play out, I was going to say, and if that's the case. But I think right now, I don't know if serendipity is the right word. I think they are all in harmony. How's that? I think the front office, everybody, they're all in harmony.
I'll take harmony. Okay.
Right. Unless I have a different understanding of what serendipity is, but
I don't even know what it means. I just used it. So why could you just go with that, man?
My bad. I told you I need to loosen up sometimes, bro. God.
All right, so I know you got to go really soon. So let's just talk about the bullpen really quick. All right. Even before that, I'm sorry. The lineup. Now that we know now that Benj is going to be in the lineup.
Yes.
So now, what is your lineup, real quick?
Listen, I gotta stop the argument and the battle for it, but I still like to see Vientos in the lineup. But I know that's probably not going to be it. So I'm not even going to tell you what I would like to see. I'm going to see what I think we're going to see. And what I think we're going to see is what we saw over this last week in the spring training, where it was Lindor, where it was Soto, where it was Bichette, where it's Polanco, where I was surprised that it was Luis Robert batting fifth. I thought they may start him a little bit lower down there. But again, when you really think about it, Who do you want to hit fifth? You really want to put Beatty there? You want to put a Marcus Semien there? I don't know. So I get the Luis Robert there, and if he's healthy, we expect him to be a wild card or X factor, whatever, wherever you want to put him. I think there's going to be more than one wild card for this team, and there's more than one X factor for this team, both on the position side and on the pitching side. But you got Robert, and I forget who when they went 6th and 7th, where they were Semien and Beatty or Beatty and Semien, and then the rookie 8th and Alvy 9th. And I got to be honest, and I like it. I like it.
Don't like the Luis Robert thing, batting fifth. But you don't really have much choice. I mean, the only other choice for me is to put Alvarez fifth.
Right. And eventually that may be the case. What don't you like about Robert batting fifth?
Look, man, he sucks until he proves some shit to me.
No, of course.
How about that?
I hear that.
That's what it is. To me, he sucks until he proves that he doesn't. He had one good year. He's always hurt. You know, that's out of his control, allegedly. Right? We don't know. Maybe he's a malingerer, as they say. But why am I rewarding that dude? I don't even like Semien batting up there, and I'd rather have Semien batting fifth than him. But I'd rather have Alvarez do it because I want Semien batting seventh, and I want Robert 8, and I want Benj 9, and Beatty 6. So I just gave you my whole lineup. Sorry.
Right. No, you're good. But in the same breath, what has Alvarez done to earn batting fifth?
You're not wrong about that.
At least Robert hit 30 plus home runs.
What I want. Is what I want.
I hear you.
All right? Let's put it that way. It's probably going to be more along what you said.
Like I said, I want Vientos in there. Getting DH at bats.
He got to get some at bats, man.
Right. You know, and listen, he had a terrible spring. People are down from him from last year, but extremely high on Beatty, and they basically, whatever. I know Beatty a little bit better, but whatever. What if spring training was as bad as it's going to be for him this year? You know, we'll see. I'm going to still be rooting for the guy. Like I told a few people, I think I even made this a post on X. Listen, we don't have to like him, but as long as he's on my team, I'm going to root for him to do well. And that goes for everybody. I don't give a damn who it is. I don't care who it is. I couldn't stand Ottavino. Whenever he came in the game, I didn't have much hope. But I was rooting hard as hell for the guy to get the job done. I called him out of Stinko.
Now, Heck. He's a Yankee broadcaster.
Yeah, screw him. Listen, I couldn't stand the guy. Drew Smith, same thing. But I was still rooting for them.
Of course.
I just feel like sometimes our fan base, they root against guys because they don't like them. Or they're done with them.
Yeah, like I'm not rooting against Luis Robert Jr. at all. I'm just saying.
You dig? Like, I'm pretty sure you don't want him batting fifth, but if I tell you, like, yo, we need Luis Robert, you're not going to be like, forget it. Hey, screw him. Get him out of here. Like, nah.
I'm like, let's throw his ass out there and see what he got.
You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing. They just, like, Brett Beatty. I didn't think Brett Beatty was worth nothing.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence. I'm still on the fence.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still on the fence, but I'm not rooting against him. I'm not rooting against him, and I like what I see from him.
Nice year last year.
Right. I like what I see from him this spring so far. I like his versatility and his will to work and be versatile. You know, even if it's forced. It's not a natural that this guy's a naturally to play multiple positions like Heck used to be able to do.
Right.
No, he's being forced to find versatility. And shout out to him. He's doing a hell of a job doing it. So, listen, our owner said it. I don't call him uncle. That shit is corny to me. I might call Alex Tia Alex just because, she's from the Heights and we Latino. But I don't even like that.
That's respect. That's respect right there.
Right. Exactly. I don't even like that shit.
Nah.
But he told us, and I agree with him 100% because I've been saying it myself. 40 years is too damn long, and I'm tired of waiting, man. I'm tired of waiting.
Yo,
Springs Hope Paternal, all of that nonsense. I'm excited right now. That could turn real quick, man.
damn. I got you by 12 years, Heck. So you got a few more years than I do.
Well, I'm just talking about 40 years since we won.
I know. So I don't want it to be another 40 is what I'm saying.
Right.
I ain't going to be around.
I don't want it to be another one. I don't want it to be another one, Ant. I don't want it to be another one.
I don't want that shit. Let me see one more, man. And I got to enjoy it. I was 22 years old in 1986.
I was 10.
Yeah, see? But right. So you still.
Yeah, but at the same time, no.
Right. I did.
I wanted one when I was in my 20s and I could act a fool. I can still act a fool now, but I got to be a little bit more responsible.
There you go.
But I'm going to act a fool if we win.
Yeah, man.
I want that opportunity while I can still, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to wear a diaper to the fucking parade. Or maybe you have to use a walker. You know what I'm saying? I want to go out there right now while I still can do it.
My son said that shit to me one day. We went to a game, and there was this dude with his dad, and he was older and shit. And I said, yeah, that's going to be looking for a real father and son moment, you know? And I was like, yo, man, it's probably going to be me and you, son. I didn't say son because I don't call him son. It's probably going to be me and you know? And it's like, you really gonna make me fucking wheel your ass in here and shit?
You damn right. I've already told my niece and nephew, because I ain't got no kids. I've already told my niece, you motherfuckers better bring me to these games. I bring you to these games now. When I need to be dragged in here at least once a year, y'all better bring my ass in here. And they be like, Unc, you crazy. I'm like, crazy.
You got it. Yeah, even if it's just once, man. Even just so I could just, smell the stadium,
And if it's only going to be once, let it be on a day where it's kind of like rain and stuff so I can smell the grass and all that. And the dirt.
It's funny you say that. These bugs are going crazy here. When I was a kid and I used to go to Yankee Stadium, every time you came through like the tunnel, the smell of the grass.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
No, but the smell of the grass was unbelievable to me at Yankee Stadium.
And you know what I miss? And I went to Yankee Stadium more as a kid. I lived right around the fucking block, pretty much. Than Shea Stadium, obviously. And I think Shea had the same effect, but it wasn't. I don't remember it as much as Yankee Stadium. But it's when you came out the tunnel and you walked that first glimpse of that beautiful grass, bro.
Oh, the green, man, the green.
Yo, I still have that vision.
Yeah.
In my mind, and it's still. In the new stadium, the new Yankee Stadium, I think is out by the bleachers, where you still kind of get that little bit of they still have that, where you get that effect a little bit, but now with these open concourses, and it's great.
Right.
And all of this stuff.
I haven't been there enough. I maybe been there maybe 10 times to Yankee Stadium, the new one.
I think that's more than me. But I try to walk around and
Yo.
But one thing that I didn't know they had.
One.
One thing one thing that Yankee Stadium has that I think is pretty damn cool that I didn't even know, and some of our people when they went to the World Series a couple of years ago against the Dodgers, had an extra ticket for my niece and nephew's dad from his company, invited me to the game, World Series game. Bro, they got some shit in the upper deck for standing room only, right? I think it's only an upper deck. I'm not sure. And it's like little baskets in front of the section. And you go down there and you stand and it has like a little, I call it a basket, but like a balcony type thing almost.
Right.
Like off the section, bro. Like I was like, this is great. This is amazing. So you can actually stand out of people's way. So I thought that was pretty cool. There's a couple of things about Yankee Stadium that I like.
Yeah.
You know what feature I also like, Ant? I like the fact that you can walk on field level and stand behind home plate and watch the whole game. You can't do that at Citi Field because all the clubs
Move along, son. Move along.
Well, no, all the clubs is back there. And if you're in one of those clubs, that's what you get.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Even in the upper deck in Citi Field, you can't stand behind home plate, bro. It's so freaking annoying.
No, you can't, right? In that little four.
Yeah. They give you a hard time, bro.
Yeah. 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 I
What?
remember one year, Maria and I went to a game. It was later in the season, man, and she wanted to take a picture of, I think it was Beltran or something. I can't remember. And the dude like gave her like a hard time, and then eventually he just went, yeah, just go take the picture, So she went and she took a couple of pictures, and it's
Yeah,
like,
man.
what's the big deal? It's just a picture. Like, it's the ninth inning. Like, who cares?
Hey, listen, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
man.
to my peoples at City Field, all the workers there, security.
Oh yeah.
I don't know when they don't really call them ushers no more. I guess guest services or whatever.
Yeah, that's
But they tend to be a little aggressive
the
at City
Democrat
Field.
way to call a usher. Guest
Right.
services.
They tend to be a little bit more aggressive at City Field than most, I feel like, with security and the ushers or whatever the hell you want to call them. Listen, went to Baltimore last year. Nobody asked me for my ticket. Nobody was watching me where the hell I sat. And it was a pretty decent crowd.
Yeah. And that was
You
the
know what I'm
one where
saying?
they had to play the doubleheader, right?
Yes. Yankee Stadium, when I go there, I don't think I've never been asked for my ticket. And I've sat places I don't belong. City Field, it's hard to even get to my own seat sometimes.
I know, man. They are like,
And you could be in 537. If you don't know what 537 is, that's the last section up there in center field before the scoreboard.
You better find your section and get there.
I think it's 530. Even there, you have a hard time.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah, they are a little Gestapo-ish with that stuff, and I don't understand it either. But
Could be nobody in the
still
damn
a
park
really-
sometimes,
really
bro. And
pretty
they still
field.
fucking like, well, bro, like there's nobody here.
yeah,
What's wrong with you?
should be lucky I'm here.
You know?
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah. But
I don't know how we went from a season preview to that nonsense.
so
But that's,
we got to preview everything. We
that's
gotta
what
preview
happens,
the
yeah.
field, everything.
Well, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Up next, the food.
Yeah, and then we'll finish with parking.
$50 this year.
Oh my god. Oh, but you can get a discount if you order early. Fuck you.
What does that
Sorry.
mean if I order early? What, one game?
Prepaid parking or some crap like that. Like, get out of here.
What's
I'm
it gonna
saying
be?
that because-
45. It's gonna be 45. That's still more.
And I'm saying that because I've already scouted my free parking and I know it's still there.
Oh, good,
So I can say, screw you, damn it.
good for you. Damn.
Screw you.
I park by the marina. It's just easier for me to get out and hit the Grand Central right there.
Yeah. I'm not far from there.
You know?
But I tell people all the time, man, except for opening day, couple of afternoon games is a little bit hard. But in the evening, only the players have it better than me, bro. And I'm not convinced that they do.
Wow.
I'll tell you that right now. I'm not convinced that they do. I'm not far from where they park.
It's that good, huh?
Yeah, it's that good. It's that good. It's that good. To me, it is. To me, it is. And it's easy.
Man, that's the best, man. When you get in and get out. Oh,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
Like sometimes basketball season starts here in Puerto Rico on Friday. And me and Marie, we go to the games, man. They're like $7 or $8, but the comp is really good. You get a lot of ex-NBA players that are playing here now.
Right.
And like Malik Beasley's playing out here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Montrezl Harrell, little guys sprinkled in. DeMarcus Cousins.
He's
played
still
here.
playing after that spectacle last year?
Yeah, that was in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's still playing?
Yeah, me and you, we watched that.
Right.
Yep.
Huh. Interesting.
I think he might be playing this year, but he didn't play last year. He might have been suspended.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago already, bro?
She was 2 years ago. Yeah.
Shit.
Yep. Last year was JaVale McGee. Gallinari was here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's funny.
They get some big players. Chris Dewar.
Okay.
Dominican dude, right? I think he's Dominican.
I think so.
I think he is. He was saying, soy un dominicano casado con una boricua, or something like that. He was saying. Yeah, man, you get some big time players. Anyway, we go to the games, and sometimes I don't give a shit what the score is, man. When there's like 3 minutes left, me and Maria walk into the door. I don't give a shit if it's a 1 point game. I have no rooting interest in any of these teams. And
we're trying to beat traffic.
Hell yeah, man.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yo. Mi gente can't drive, bro.
You stupid, bro.
No, man. Yo, they can't drive, heck. And to be all in this big parking lot, that's really not that big. They don't get the concept of one goes, the other goes, one goes, and your car will get fucked up, So maybe if it was a playoff game, I would stay and fuck it, but a regular season game, man, nah, man. I leave early, man. That's my getaway out here is leaving early.
I hear you.
Different for a Met game, My son taught me to stay till the end, so I have to.
Oh, listen, ain't no leaving early for me.
No, I hear you. You're
not
one
in
of
Met
them
games.
You're one of them. Yep.
I think last year I had to leave, bro, one day, and they came back. I think they ended up still losing anyways.
Right.
And I was like, never again. But I had to leave that day. Never again. You know what I'm saying? I'm never, like, that was my plan. That was my plan for the night. I'm going to a game. What the hell am I leaving early for? You know what I'm saying? But that's me. I'm crazy. And I
agree with you. I agree.
I have the freedom of, I don't know if it's so much freedom. I need a real job of working when the hell I want. Hey, this is the truth. Of working when I want.
Send out your LinkedIn after the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get Hector a job.
I'm gonna tell Ant to put my LinkedIn in the whatever in the description. My LinkedIn that doesn't exist.
You better give that resume to Ant at Subway to Shay. He probably has more pull than with this fucking podcast.
No, listen. You never know.
Wrong Ant.
You never know. You never know, man. You might know the right people.
Oh,
he might have more people. You might know the right people.
Quality. He might have better quality of people, though.
Hey, that may be the case too. I mean, I want the job I could get through you. Man. I might be, nah, let me stop.
Yeah, man. So how about let's go through the bullpen real quick and then touch on the Yankees, and then we can get out of here. No 2-minute warning tonight. Mikey's not here, so.
And Hector's not funny.
That's not what I said. I tell you. Did you see the one with Tom?
Not here. That's not what he said, ladies and gentlemen. But when he texted me and said, "Yo, you want to come on today? Don't worry, but we ain't doing 2-minute warning because you ain't good enough for it." I was like, "Sure, and I know, I understand." You know what I mean? Like, I got you, brother.
That was so far fetched from what you was really texted, but believe what you want to believe, people. Yeah, man. The Met bullpen. That's in the end. That's going to be, I think, what carries them through. It has to be. I think they're better.
Yes.
Do we trust them? Of course, we don't trust them yet. We ain't gonna be trusting them till August maybe.
We won't trust them until we do.
Yeah.
Until you get that last time, we probably won't trust you. We may feel good about you, we may feel bad about you, but trust. Yeah. Listen. Hey, I'm not sure that we really trusted Edwin Diaz. It's what we knew. I called it the Edwin Diaz experience. We never knew exactly what the hell we were gonna get.
You're not wrong.
We never really knew what we were gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's the known. It's the known. We've been through the growing pains with him. We've grown to love him. We've grown to understand him. So that was a comfort that we had. You're right. Right now we don't know. We'll see what happens. I was having this conversation with someone earlier today, and he's like, "Oh, I hope Devin Williams reverts back to what he did after he figured out in the Yankees, or is he going to be what he was at first?" And I'm like, no, I hope he reverts back to what he's always been, which was one of the better closers in the game.
What he was with the Brewers, right?
You know what I'm saying? I get it that our guy Pete, because then that was the next thing. Well, Pete, ever since Pete got him, I understand Pete got him, But that's what I'm hoping, that he could be more of that guy. We'll see. We see how it plays out. I like Luke Weaver. Having Brooks Raley back for another year, I
That
think will
very
be
big,
huge.
huge. Yep.
You know, so I think we'll be better. And I'm a big Brazoban guy. I like Brazoban last year. I thought Brazoban got jerked around by the team, and I thought the fans were unfair to Brazoban. I thought Brazoban bailed us out a couple of times. Brazoban came into a few games,
Especially early in the season.
came into a few games in the third inning, and that we had no business winning or still being in the game,
Right.
and kept us in them and helped us win some of them. I'm a big Brazo guy, and the way he performed in the WBC was pretty damn good, impressive, and it earned him a job. So I like that. But again, the same thing, man. It's a long year. We're gonna see guys come up and down. Do we see
they're
a
probably
Christian
gonna have
Scott?
the Syracuse shuffle shit too, man.
Yeah, do we see a Christian Scott come in and be part of the bullpen, or maybe even a Jonah Tonga along the way? Maybe, maybe not. And again, why did that happen? Is it because of underperformance or injury? Whatever. But I think we'll be better in the bullpen. And some people still have question marks about it, but I think this whole team is full of question marks. And
Yeah,
I think
every team is filled with
again,
question marks, man.
like your boy T said before, every team. But I think with us, and that's
There
what we
are
know.
question
I mean,
marks. There
yeah,
are our question marks.
and that's what we're talking about here. That's the ones that I care about. Damn it, I care about our
That's
question
right.
marks.
Our question marks, man.
But it's
You have
just
your
so
own
many
shit.
of them. It's just so many of them, bro. It's just so many of them. But we're hoping, and right now is the time to hope and spin them all positive.
I have high hopes for the bullpen.
And high expectations.
All right. High hopes, man. Come on, let's leave it at hopes. The only one I have high expectations for is Devin Williams. I think he's gonna be better than. He can't be as bad as he was last year. He ain't fucking Ryan Helsley and shit.
Listen.
Oh man, that dude fell apart.
Terrible.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I think Devin Williams, I think he's gonna be all right, man. I think we're gonna be like, okay, when he comes to the game, we're gonna be okay, So, but we'll see. They all fucking suck for a certain amount of time during the season, and then they turn it around.
Yeah, you just want to limit those times that they suck.
Right. You want more,
and someone else to step up while they do.
Right. Because
that's what good teams
everything
do.
is a cycle. Everything's a cycle.
And that's what good teams do anyways.
Yep. So what is your expectations for this team? I know you want to do this tomorrow. If you want to save it, it's cool.
No, it's okay, because that I already said on Sunday night, and I've said it in the spaces, I think, and I may have even said it in the video. I expect this team to win a division, Anthony. I really do. I expect this team to win a division, and I think this team is going to win at least 97 games. I really do. I do. It sounds crazy, but I think we're going to be, is Luis Robert maybe the quintessential
Roberto Clemente and shit? He might be Roberto Clemente.
Number
Luis
5 hitter?
Roberto
Probably
Clemente.
not. Yeah. But is he your typical number 5 hitter? Maybe not.
See,
but if he hits 35 home runs like he did, or 33 home runs like he did,
right.
You know what I'm saying? But I think more importantly, we're going to have a team that's going to be just better situational hitting. I think we're going to have gotten away from, and we have guys, the whole, we're looking to do damage.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So we're going to let go of this pitch that I can probably drive a couple of runs in by getting a hit, or I can get a sacrifice fly on, or I can move the runner over because I'm trying to do damage.
Just damaging your batting average, you dumb bastards.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just think overall we're going to be better. We have guys that are better at this, and I think the team philosophy is going to be better in how we approach things. So I think that could only help. And man, the pitching can't be as bad as it was last year, and it just
I
can't be as
agree with
bad.
that too. Yeah,
It
yeah.
can't be as bad as it was last year. So yeah, I'm extremely optimistic right now. I feel really good um about what could happen this year.
I uh I don't know if I'm quite as optimistic with the amount of wins as you are, but I also think they definitely should win the division because I think Atlanta took that hit last year and you'd be like, oh, well, they're going to be better, but they're taking hits already, and if they don't start good, I think it's going to be the same shit as last year. Because also that team is stale. That team has been the same for a long time. And that happens to teams. I'm sure you played on, say, I'll bring softball back again. I'm sure you played on softball teams where that's happened, where you've been
Mm-hmm.
together with the same guys and you know you're good, but it's just not happening anymore. And I think and the same can be said for Philly. I think this is it for Philly. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. This is the last year. I know they signed Schwarber and all that shit. They're gonna start dismantling this team after. Like I said, Bryce Harper's gonna go to the Yankees. They're gonna trade him to the Yankees. That's where he's gonna want to go.
Interesting.
MLB would love it. Bryce and Judge. So yeah, I'm gonna say a division for the Mets, but I'm gonna go with 93 wins.
Hey, it works for me. It works for me.
It's and Bichette. That's the other thing I'll say. Bichette's gonna kill it. Bichette's
Bro.
gonna be really, really good.
And I was thinking about this morning, right? If I do what I'm trying to, I may or may not be able to do it tomorrow. I may not have the time. My blunt predictions or whatever. And I was like, okay, who? And I think I'm gonna go chalk, right? And at the end of the day, still say that Soto will be the MVP of the Mets. But I really, really, really want to say Bichette, bro. I really want to say Bichette will be the guy on this team. The opportunities are going to be there. And listen, Pete got the job done very well last year.
Mm-hmm.
But there was still a lot of times where, because of the type of hitter that Pete was, he didn't get the job done. Where I think Bichette will. And he may not hit as many 3-run homers as Pete does, but he will hit you that bases clearing double that Pete might not. In a situation where Pete would have struck out. Or maybe even just flied out.
I just don't want to hear in the middle of the season that this team's lacking a little right-handed punch. I don't want to hear it.
I hear you, and I hope we don't hear that. And you know who is the guy to help us kind of whatchamacallit? It's Vientos. Mm-hmm. Vientos is the guy that we need to step up and give us that right-handed power.
Yep.
And to at the same breath, Alvarez too. We talked about him earlier, being healthy. He needs to be healthy.
That's my choice, man. That's my choice to have the breakout. So I hope that does happen. I hope he's batting fifth at some point. But
yeah, me too. I hope he's batting fifth because it's just that he's doing so damn good that he has to bat fifth, not because Robert is hurt or underproducing.
Right.
I'm here. Don't worry about that. I'm off camera. I'm here.
Oh, that's all right. Like they don't have a choice but to bat him fifth.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope that happens. But all right, so let's touch on the. I know you don't give a shit about the Yankees, nor do I. But some people on the chat and stuff care about the Yankees, my friend. So real quick, what do you think Yankees season is?
I gotta be honest, and I've barely been able to pay attention to our own Mets, so I don't really know much about the Yankees except for they did win 90 plus games last year. they barely just missed out on the tiebreaker. I think it was to Toronto for the division. They won the World Series 2 years ago. They still have, in my opinion, the best everyday player in baseball, in Aaron Judge. What's up, Tony? They got Garrett Cole coming back eventually.
Yep.
You know, so I know people are down on the Yankees. I think sometimes us fans want change for the sake of change, and sometimes you do need to make change, even as a World Series champ. Sometimes, and you just said a little while ago, sometimes you may be a good team, but you just need to break it up, and you just need to bring some new, it gets stale, some new juice in. So maybe that's going on with the Yankees front office or whatever. I know Yankee fans, some are not too happy with Cashman, but I still think the Yankees are going to be a good team, bro. I think they're going to be a good team. Now, listen, they maybe need to work on their player development. As we see, Volpe has struggled at shortstop and is not going to be the starting shortstop this year. He may stink. Dominguez, who was, the Martian.
I don't understand, though. Why
he looks
would
terrible
you sign Grisham?
Because he looks terrible out there. And you saw him the other day?
I saw him, yes.
He's been bad. He's not like the kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's been bad, so I don't blame him.
They fell in love with Ben Rice. Ben Rice is everything in the world, and Jason Dominguez, you suck. Like,
isn't he also? Is Ben Rice on the roster? Did he make the opening day roster? I'm not sure.
He hit fucking 20-something home runs last year.
Steven says if we're winning 93 and 97, the Yankees are winning 98 and 102. I hear that.
The love for this Ben Rice shit. I would give Dominguez a chance. That dude, he may not be an outfielder. Maybe he's a DH, but he'd be a really good DH, man. I don't understand. I would never have signed Grisham.
What is he, like 22?
Something like that, 23 maybe?
And like a DH already?
No. Well, how about people talking that shit about Soto? And he's 27, and he's
right. But we're talking about eventually. Nobody's talking about putting Soto as a DH right now. That's eventually. You understand what I'm saying? That's where he's going to end up.
I've heard these dudes on SNY talk shit, man, about maybe they should think about DHing Soto before he went to left field. I was like, well, how do you ask a 27-year-old guy in his prime to go to DH?
Well, if he's not good out there, I don't give a fuck how old you are. Honestly, if you ain't good, then I can't put you out there. Listen, Mark Vientos is 27. Anybody rushing to put him on the field? He's supposed to be in his prime.
I guess you're right. But I don't know.
Listen, Soto's closer to DH than being a left fielder. I'll tell you that much.
We don't know that yet.
Oh, I know. You watch.
Left fielder. I mean, I saw him make a really bad error in the WBC on a base hitting Charger that just went by him. It's like, oh, great. Mid-season form.
And there was another ball that he pulled up on and let it bounce in front of him. I think it was in the semifinals against the U.S. that he probably, when he talks to me about being a Gold Glover, and I'm not here to bash on Soto. I love Juan Soto, guys, if you don't know. But I'm blunt thoughts. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I don't think he's a good outfielder. He ain't terrible. He may be average. And we'll see how he comes this year. He talk about he worked, and just like he worked on the stolen bases and stole 39 or whatever the hell it was last year.
Yeah.
We'll see how him working on defense, if it makes him better. But you talk to me about being Gold Glove, and come on.
Yeah, that's what's keeping Dominguez in the minors is Gold Glove Trent Grisham. Well, not last year, but that dude sucks, man.
Well, and Dominguez also, the dude sucks. Didn't he hit 30-something home run last year?
He stinks. Man. Look at his previous 4 or 5 seasons. Dude's 180 hitter, man.
Okay, but last year for them, he was good. He was good for them.
I'd rather have Dominguez in my lineup than have Trent Grisham on my team.
You'd rather have the idea of Dominguez in your lineup. the idea of Dominguez in your lineup, but Dominguez has to get himself in the lineup, man. And listen, again, I'm not a big.
Everything you're saying is not wrong.
There's probably Yankee fans that are like,
wrong.
yo, get this Hector guy out of here, Anthony.
No.
What is he talking about? You're right. Dominguez, because I have seen that from fans. I have seen that from a lot of people. That Dominguez, that they're screwing Dominguez, is the Yankee screwing his development and this, so on and so forth. And as a Met fan who felt that way, about Vientos and Beatty and the way they were handling those guys, I understand that. I get it. But for me, just watching and hearing all the hype about the Martian, where is it? Because I haven't seen it. Right? He's supposed to be a switch hitter that can't hit right-handed. I think it is a left-handed who can't hit from one side of the bat of the plate. He can't field. He looks terrible out there. They put him in center field and he looked bad out there too. It was like, oh, because he's a center fielder. I don't want to hear that crap.
Damn, I give up. Heck, you win, man. He fucking sucks, man.
If you're a center fielder, you can't look as bad as he has in the.
God, he's awful. Great signing, Trent Grisham. You fucking changed my mind. Damn, man.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, it's the same thing like we're saying with Alvarez, bro. The troll. Well, those nicknames they're not as cute if you ain't performing.
Yeah, I totally
El
agree
troll.
with you, man.
Look, I got it right here. El troll.
Yeah. Yo, these damn bugs, man. Holy shit. Yeah, El troll. Yeah, he went back to using an interpreter, huh?
Don't get me started on that crap. Oh, not just him. All of these guys that go back and forth. Like, make up your mind. You're either gonna speak English, or you're not gonna speak English.
Didn't he pride himself on, I want to learn English? So
like, dude, you're doing a good job.
He was doing a great job.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's more for like when they do the whole media scrum thing. Like, they got like sometimes they got these guys cornered in the corner and shit, and you got 100 mics in front of you. I think sometimes that's why they feel a little intimidated by that. But come on, man, you were doing a good job, and everybody's like, yo, Alvy, good job. And now back to the interpreter. Whatever. Anyways.
All right, so what are your predictions for the Yankees?
This is harder. But I know that the AL East is tough. Mm-hmm. Just as tough, if not tougher than the NL East.
Agreed.
Toronto, people can argue whether they may move to get better or not better, but they are the division champs. They're the World Series runner-up. Mm-hmm. You got Baltimore with the great Pete Alonso now.
I feel like that's a little backhanded me, man, but okay.
No, listen. I want to Pete back. You kidding me? I want to Pete back. But
I know you did.
I think the Yankees will still be right there. Probably around the same, 90, 97, 99 wins.
Wow, that's a lot.
And in the playoffs.
I agree with in the playoffs. I don't know about 97. I think they're going to be close to the Mets. 93, 94, something like that.
How many did they get last year?
Oh, I don't remember. Oh man, if I knew that right off the top of my head, every Met fan would be like, "Yo, man, you ain't a Met fan, man. You know how many games the Yankees won."
Dude, I barely knew how many the Mets won last year, so I guess I'm not a Met fan.
I didn't know. I don't remember how many. I thought it was 84. That's what I thought. So
okay. 94 for the Yankees. 94 for the Yankees last year.
94.
And there was somebody here in the comments who told us that the Mets won 83, and they were right. Steven.
Oh, it was 83?
Yeah, 83.
All right.
So yeah, maybe a little higher with the 97 wins for the Yankees.
Yeah, I also wouldn't be surprised if they, if it was 87 because they just can't. Their offense sucks. I think the offense is going to be a problem, man. I don't know why. It's just
no, I could see that. I could see that
the team, and I'm like, damn, they're lacking something. Like,
so you don't believe that Jazz is going to hit 50 or 40? Was it 40 or 50 that he 50, said?
The only 50 is he's hitting is if he's driving 50 in a fucking school zone or something. That's the only 50 he's hitting. I mean, no way. No. I like Chaz Chisholm, but first of all, I don't.
Chisholm.
He's
Not
gone
Chisholm.
after this year too. By the way, I think he's gone after this year too. He won't be on that team next year. I don't think they'll pay him. But no, I it's guys like Wells. Wells sucks. I know he was a big part of your Dominican team there. You know.
I don't know about big, but
well, you know what I mean. I didn't know he was Dominican, man. I would never have guessed that.
Some people would say that he's just as Dominican as you are Puerto Rican. Like, come on. I'm just trying to fill in for Mikey there a little bit. Fill the void. I feel like that's a Mikey line right there.
If his mother or father 50% Dominican, then yeah, he's as much Dominican as I am Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I don't know what his linkage is.
I'm only 50 Puerto Rican, man.
I don't know what his linkage is, but
see, my boy T says Wells' mom is Dominican. So
there you go.
All right.
There you go.
All right. So damn.
No, listen. Is Stanton gonna be able to open a bag of chips? Who the hell knows,
How stupid
right?
was that? That's so stupid.
Right. I listen. I get it. But they did bring back Cody Bellinger.
Yes.
So that's big.
Yep. They had to.
We'll see what Grichuk does.
Yeah, he's one of those guys I love to hate.
Goldschmidt. Whatever.
Awful.
I think the coach is for them almost a little bit also. What they're gonna get another guys like a Ben Rice and stuff like that, And the pitching is what's gonna drive the Yankees.
Yeah, especially when these guys come back. They'll coddle them in the beginning, of course, but I don't like Rodon.
Anthony wants to throw everybody to the fire, guys. Anthony doesn't care.
I don't care, man.
If guys' arms fall off. He's just like, just go till you can't no more. And you gotta progress, bro. We gotta progress, man. We need guys to stick around.
If I was a basketball coach, I've done it. But if I was a basketball coach, I would coach. Just press the whole game. I've done it. I've done it where I've coached. Just press them. I'll keep subbing people in and out.
Yeah, I wouldn't like playing for you.
Oh man, I'd be like, press.
I hated defense.
And then when we're up 30, then we take the foot off the gas.
I hated defense. Oh, don't worry about it. T, he doesn't like coddling Senga either. Don't worry about it. It's not just the Yankees.
So, all right. So you say like 97. I say 94. I think that both of us agree that they'll make the playoffs. The rest is really irrelevant. The rest is irrelevant, man.
To me, it is.
Right? It's just the fucking Mets all the time, man. That's it.
For me, it is.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm surrounded by Yankee fans, and I try to pay attention, but lately I just haven't been able to, especially this offseason, I haven't been able to. So I really can't add much besides the surface stuff. But as much as we want to hate the Yankees, the reality is they're usually there, bro.
Their
and they
consistency
find a way.
Is
and Yankee fans hate
awesome.
Cashman, a lot of them, and they want to get rid of Cashman. I'd take that guy any day.
I would too.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, look, he's able to find diamonds in the rough.
Mm-hmm.
He goes during the season and makes trades to bring guys in and give him a boost more often than not. Have they gotten away from making a big splash? Yeah. Should they maybe still do that every now and then? Yeah, I guess. But Yankees. And at the end of the day, I hope they don't fucking win again. How's that for your preview on the Yankees? I hope they medal again or whatever, and the Yankee fans stay pissed, and we end our 40-year drought. But I got to get out of here.
Yes, that's going to happen. I mean, well, I don't know if the Mets are going to win, but I'm saying the drought will continue. The Yankee drought will continue.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I said I hope the Yankee fans stay pissed and their drought continues. I'll add that, and we end our 40-year drought.
Yep. The wait for 28.
Yes.
Corny shit.
And the wait for 3 for us.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take that corny shit. I'll take that corny shit waiting for 28, Anthony.
I'll make this a couple of little predictions, and we'll cut out. Dodgers ain't winning the fucking World Series. They will not win. They're not winning 3 in a row. I don't give a shit how good they are, how good people think they are. They're not going to win it. That's just my shit. And the other thing is, Pete Alonso will have at least a 3-homer game, and he might have a 4. He will have a 4-homer game this year. All right, okay. Just a little off the cuff shit.
That's fine. Listen, I'm not rooting against none of our guys, none of our former Mets. To be honest with you, now the only one that, because of where he went, that I want to see fall flat on his face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Every time.
And he's a nice guy, so I kind of feel bad. But que se joda.
Nah, man, I agree. Every time he came into WBC, I was like, give a shit. No, I turned to Marie and I said, you know that I have 0 feelings for this guy right now? And I think I said it on the podcast, and Mikey was like, so you did a whole feelings thing, you know.
I think I remember.
He made it kind of gay, which was fucked up, man. But funny. But yeah, man, I have, Dodgers ain't winning, man. Dodgers ain't winning. And Pete's going to hit 4 home runs in the game. That's it. You got any bold ones?
Besides my 97 wins?
For the league, not so much the Mets or even the Yankees, just for the league.
Can't say that I do.
All right.
I can't say that I do.
All right. If you think of something, text me so we can have it on record. So if it happens, like neither one of mine is gonna happen. Dodgers will win.
I have a bold prediction for you.
All right.
Marlins make a wild card.
That falls in the category of bold prediction, man.
Marlins make a wild card. How's that?
I don't hate it.
I'll keep it close. And that's not something that we need to see as Met fans, because that means that they're going to cause some havoc in the division.
Right. They're going to be a pain in the ass.
But when don't they cause havoc, at least when it pertains to the Mets.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
Yeah, but all right. So at whose expense are they making the playoffs? I mean, one of those better teams is not going to make it. Who's going to be the team that doesn't make it?
Let's see here.
San Diego? You count Philly and Atlanta in that? I would count Philly. I don't know that I would count Atlanta, but
who's a team that are right now expected to make the playoffs, right?
Cubs, Brewers, maybe even Pittsburgh in that division,
Yeah, because when I first just at a glance looked, I got another bold prediction for you.
Oh, look at my man! Damn, talking about you got the bit.
The Brewers will be out of the playoffs. How's that? Now, can I get the hell out of here?
Oh, are we still gonna have to look at Pat Murphy's face every fucking 2 batters and shit? Oh my God, are they in love with that man?
Yeah.
Holy Christ. But on that note,
I don't know if Pete Alonso hitting 40 home runs is a bold prediction.
Yeah, I don't think that's so bold, T. I agree with Hector on that. I know you're my boy and shit, but nah, I like it as a prediction. Absolutely. I won't put it in the bold category just yet.
And when it pertains to the Mets, and this is a little bit biased by me, I think Mark Vientos will find himself and be a big part of the 2026 Mets. I don't know where that's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be at first base. I don't know if it's going to be DH. I don't know what it is. But Mark Vientos will regain that 2024
All right.
form that we saw.
That is a very bold prediction. Okay, so you're saying he regains his swagger. So
yes, because right now he's swagless.
Yeah.
So I think he will regain that swagger and become Swaggy V once again.
All right. Heck, I know you got to go.
Thank 50 minutes ago, so but hey.
Oh, man. Now you're making me feel bad, man.
Actually, technically 45. Let me not look at the time on the clock, but look at the time that on the actual live. Nah, let me stop. All good, brother. All good.
All right, man. Thanks for filling in for Mikey.
No doubt. Thanks for having
Always
me.
a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Love
Yes,
bouncing
sir.
shit off you, even when we text back and forth and shit.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sure Mikey does appreciate it because he told me. So appreciate you coming on. And,
no, listen, and I appreciate Mikey always with the shout outs and stuff, man. You guys are the best with that stuff. And Mikey has taken the lead with that. I really appreciate that, man.
Yep.
It's really not as good as Mikey makes it seem, guys. But yeah, come check me out, man. Blood
it's a
Thoughts,
great show, man.
YouTube,
That's right.
X,
Push your shit. Yep.
all that good stuff. You know, we do the watch alongs like Mikey always says. I will be incorporating some post game. I usually do a pre-game space on X. I do my little wrap-up videos that I just post on X, and I started posting that on YouTube last year. But that might change because, again, I want to do actual YouTube post game this year for most games. I don't think I'll do it 162 games because it'll be hard when I'm at the games and those late night games. Who the hell's gonna do a post game at 3 in the morning, right?
We did one like in September or something. It
Yeah,
was really late when we went on.
Right. And I say that now, but if I'm up, I'll do it. But yeah, man, always good to chop it up, brother. Always good to join you guys. Man. Too bad Mikey wasn't here because I was looking forward to the next time I join both of you, and I'm sure we'll do it throughout the year.
Yeah, and of course, absolutely, yeah.
I'll have you guys come back over to Blunt Thoughts
under our belt. As soon as we get a few games under our belt, and we have shit to talk about, you know.
Right. And I'll have you guys over on my stuff and all that good stuff.
Cool.
But
that's cool, man.
For Mikey could come over for the second time since he keeps saying that he's never been on Blunt Thoughts. But anyways.
You can have him on. You can have him on Blunt Thoughts, man. Without me. I'm releasing him.
There you go.
I'm releasing Mikey to you, Hector.
It's just a matter of like, might have you guys on, might as well have the show on, right? And I know I've had you on. I've had you on, Dolo. You're a little bit more accessible than Mikey.
That's Mikey has a family, man. I don't,
Yeah. Mikey has a life.
Wifey and my kids are over there, and But when I go back to New York, in a few weeks, then I'll have the whole family around. I'll be doing shit, I'll be doing shit. When we go over there, we try to do as much shit as we can,
Right.
And then,
but that's more about fun than responsibilities, right? Well, I think Mikey.
Mostly fun, some responsibilities. Mikey's shit is responsibilities. That's
right. Right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No,
gives a shit about this shit,
Right.
Oh.
Right. I know we didn't really talk about him, and I don't want to get into him too much because I really got to get out of here. 2 minutes or less. Are these fucking Knicks actually gonna do something this year, Ant? And only because I know you guys talk about it all the time here. As I'm watching them right now.
I'll just give it to you really quick. To me, I just can't see them winning 3 rounds in the East. They're gonna get tripped up. I've said it at least 3 or 4 times on this podcast. I just can't see it. They're gonna get tripped up. I want them to. They're not gonna. I don't think there'll be anybody in the West. Although I do think they're better than Denver. And I'm not buying into San Antonio being better.
I'm sorry because I don't want to. I got to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what the age is on these guys really or whatever, but if this team doesn't win this year, that's not a good look,
No.
right? Like, how much longer do you have with this score? Do you start breaking it up? Do you really move Towns? The Bridges experiment,
They'll go for Giannis if they
which I
suck
think
in
they're
the
going to probably
playoffs.
do regardless, right? But
Right.
the whole Bridges thing doesn't seem like it's been, unless you. I just don't know, but I agree. I don't see all the hype that this team came into this year. I don't see it. But anyways,
Yeah, I don't see it either. I
screw
think
the Knicks. Let's go Mets. I'm kidding. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Mets.
They may be formidable in the playoffs, but I think eventually they're gonna fall. Like they're not gonna. They may not even get out of the East. Is my point.
Agreed.
But,
all right. I don't know if you want to keep going here, but I gotta go.
Nah, man. No, I'm out too. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Hector. I guess hopefully we'll see you back at the same time. Oh, we may have Edwin Peyote on next week. My boy from the legendary basketball player out here in Puerto Rico. Played for Phil Jackson out here.
There you go. Nice.
So we might have him on. So
see a downgrade this week and upgrade next week. There you go.
No. Come on. Hey,
there you go.
Man. Stop that, man.
You already know what it is, man. 97 win Mets, baby.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, guys. Have a good night. Hector, thank you. Have a good night.
All right, brother. Peace out.
All right.